Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Bike Mike's Garage. So this is a continuation of our 2,000-mile RV trip that we took a few weeks back. This is video number 4, or stop number 4. And I don't have very many regrets in life. My life has been pretty blessed and things have gone fairly smoothly along the way. And I just don't have very many regrets, but today's video might be one of those. So you're going to meet Mike Brown in today's video. And Mike is, as I stated in the video, he's probably one of the longest tenured subscribers to this channel. He's been with me for a very, very long time. Now, I'd never met Mike before, but I kind of considered him a friend. We had spoken enough through YouTube and the internet and so forth and kind of shared some things that I knew before I got there that he was going to be somebody that I enjoyed and was going to have a good time with. So we go, and one of the reasons we made the trip was I really wanted to meet him. So we get there, and I feel really badly. I was so excited, I guess, to meet him and meet his family and so forth after these years of talking, and that I didn't want to pull out a camera and just immediately start filming and doing those things, and so I didn't. And I think I missed a lot of good stuff, and I apologize about that, Mike. Here you are, such a loyal YouTube subscriber. You watch my videos, and then I don't make a good video for you. I mean, kind of ironic, but anyway. So, I want to give you a little precursor here before the video starts. We do have some footage. I got there, was running a little bit late, so we were pressured on time. He really wanted to take Mama Warner and I out to dinner. So we went to dinner with he and his wife and his daughter and had fantastic time. Just hit it off. If I lived in his area, I could see our families would probably be, pretty close to each other. But so I got there kind of late. We were kind of pressured for time. And so that was one of the other reasons why I didn't pull out a camera. And we did eventually go to film in a location that you'll see and his bikes and so forth. But by that point it was dark and it was just, things just didn't really work out the way I had hoped. And as I look back now, that I wish they would have worked out, but it's all good. Mike, love you. Hope you're happy with the video. But in the video, I don't talk about it, but you'll see kind of up, maybe up above our heads, there's this jet plane that Mike built. It's a model. At one point, Mike lived in Goldsboro, North Carolina, and that's the home of the Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. And being in that area, he was into those things in that area. And on the base was a jet, an F-15E Strike Eagle, and Mike built a model of that particular jet, and that's what you see up in the video. And it is an actual working jet. It has a miniature gas turbine engine in it. I think he told me it produces 32 pounds of thrust, and the plane only weighs 25 pounds, so it's got a better than 1-to-1 thrust to weight ratio. He said it'll accelerate straight up. It'll just go. I think he said it was around 7 feet long, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty good size plane to be flying around. But the neat part about the story is that the brigadier general on the base at that time was a guy by the name of Randy Bigham. Hopefully I'm saying that right, Mike, pronouncing the last name correctly. Well, Mike wanted to put that general's name on the plane, make it a little more realistic, model it after the one on the, I don't know if his name was on the one on the base or not, but Mike wanted to put his name on it. So he reached out to him. Mike wrote him a letter, said, hey, here's what I've got, would love to do this. And the guy kind of reacted like probably most of us would. Well, wait a minute, before you go putting my name on something, I kind of like to see it, So he actually, the brigadier general, went to Mike's house and looked at the model, the plane, and Mike was just honored to show it to him. And he did. He gave him his blessing to put his name on the side of it. So that was a big thrill for Mike. And I wish I would have filmed more of that. I think I have a couple pictures of it. I'll throw pictures in the video. And then the other thing I want to add on here before I step away and just show you, let it play, is that Mike talks about a CL70 that was his brother's bike, and how you'll hear the story, but they documented everything through pictures, did a really, really nice job documenting, the build and so forth. And then I believe it was his wife took all of those, and they actually made a hardcover book out of it, which they showed to me, and it was just fantastic. So anyway, Mike, I really, again, once more, I apologize that I did not get any more of that on film, but I did enjoy our time together, and I do appreciate the years of loyalty that you've given to me and the channel and the support, and always with the positive comments and so forth. So thank you very, very much. So, all right, I've rambled on enough. Here's video number 4 of our trip, and you meet Mike Brown. Thanks. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mini Bike Mike's Garage, and I'm continuing to be on the road. This is stop number 4 on the 1,600-mile loop that Mama Warner and I are making in the Thirsty Turtle RV. And I'm at I'm in a storage container with Mike, and Mike is one of my longest term subscribers. He goes back to the original channel. Way back. And we first started talking. He has a Honda CL70 that was your brother's.
It was.
And I'll let you tell. The bike was stolen, right?
It was. A brother worked in basically farming back in 1970. Bought the CL70 and rode it for 1,600 miles, because that's what's on the speedometer.
Yep.
And probably a year and a half, 2 years, he rode it, and something happened to it. It stopped running, so they put it in the barn, and it was stolen out of the barn. And we luckily recovered it, but when we recovered it, it was in thousands of pieces. It was, just absolute disassembled. So it's been in our barn for 50 years.
Wow.
And just decided to take a shot at trying to restore it.
And that's how we met.
Pretty much.
So I had the little YouTube channel, and Mike reached out to me and started asking questions on, how does this work, or how do I fix that, or what, especially wiring.
Exactly.
Mike's not any different than a lot of you guys out there who contact me. Most of the questions that you have are on wiring issues, and so you put a Lifen 125 on the bike.
I did.
And he used the Trail Buddy harness that I use a lot on my builds. And so we walked through it, and I should have gotten video. It's actually in a different location, and I didn't get video of that, but it is a fantastic, fantastic looking bike. And
it really came together nicely. And again, thanks to your help, oh my gosh, you can't thank you enough for all the help you've given me.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I appreciate that for all the time that you've been a subscriber, and we've talked a lot through comments of YouTube and stuff, and this is the first time we've ever met.
Right.
And so it was we made I'm not gonna lie, we made this trip for 2 reasons. One, we stopped to see Mama Warner's sister in Chapel Hill, and the other reason I came was to meet Mike. Right. And that's one of the reasons we made this trip. So it's been a joy. So, but he has he's in a process of building a new home, and so he has multiple storage units where he has all his stuff in. And I'm going to turn the camera around, and he's given me permission. I'm just going to show a few of the bikes that he has in this particular unit. All right, so we're inside this storage unit, and he's got a couple CT70s over here. He's got a K0 and a K1. Nice looking bikes. Which one did you get first? The K1?
The K1 was first, right.
Okay. And got the other one, and kind of got the other one for the kids to ride and so forth. Yep.
We could ride together.
And then he's got an emerald green H over here that he has the original engine for it. He bought it with a Lifen in it, but if I'm not mistaken, you're at some point you're probably going to try and restore this bike and get it back into a nice looking shape. Yeah, it's pretty rough. The light in this unit's not, as you can tell, it's dark outside, so we're doing the best we can, but we wanted to put something together. So, and then he's got a few other things. He's got a Honda XL 125, and he's got Z50s, got a Softail 72 or K3 here, and a couple K1s. and then he has a few more at the house. And so what else do you have? Hang on. I'll tell you what, let me turn the camera back around real quick. All right, Mike, just real quickly. So we showed the bikes in this unit. Now, you mentioned you have a couple SL70s.
I do. I've got a couple SL70s. I got a blue one and a summer yellow.
Yep.
And they actually run both of them. So,
okay, awesome. And are there any other bikes that you have, or was that all the little Honda Minis and stuff that you have?
Pretty much that's it. I've got a little larger Yamahas, just for trail riding,
right?
Whatever we want,
What's this? This is a Yamaha 125L.
125 TTR 125, and I've got a TTR 230.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that you took the time. Mike took us out to dinner tonight, he and his wife and daughter, and we had I had a great time. I hope you had a great time.
I had a wonderful time. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
It's been a long time coming. So
certainly.
I appreciate that you guys took the time to let us stop in and do a little video. So I've got one more subscriber to see on this trip, and we're going to space all these videos out. So I'll just keep filming and keep adding some content. Hope you guys enjoy it. So everybody have a great day. Mike, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.